Hello there, hola, and welcome back to my YouTube channel here at Benidorm and beyond. I'm an English woman who's lived right here in the resort for over 20 years, and my aim is to bring you a fresh and different take on all there is to see, do and enjoy in Benidorm, so here we go. Today's vlog brings you an up-to-date look at some of the building and renovation works that are going on in Benidorm at the moment, which follows my recent videos over the last few months covering the same theme. We start today at Avenida Dr. Severa Ochoa in the outer Rincon de Loix area, where I've been filming the emergence of a new eat-in and drive-through branch of McDonald's over the recent weeks. This large prime corner location, which is more or less diagonally opposite Europe's famous nightclub venue, the Benidorm Palace, used to be the site of the seemingly popular Superjet car wash with many self-service cleaning tunnels available, and which certainly always appeared busy enough when I used to pass by on a walk. However, the structure and surrounding grounds laid in disrepair for a long time after it eventually shut down, so it was great news to hear in January of 2022 that the American fast food giant McDonald's had applied for licenses for a new branch in this spot to be approved, and with all the relevant paperwork in place by early 2023, the demolition and then building work began. This site makes the fourth branch of McDonald's in Benidorm, and although the town hall stated that the work was to be completed within 18 months of permissions having been granted, of course this huge lucrative corporation didn't hang about and have literally thrown this venue up in record time, ready to feed passers-by with their well-recognised and popular brand of burgers, fries and shakes. The establishment opens daily from 10 AM right through until midnight and includes an outside playland area for the kids, which offers a fun playhouse to keep the smaller members of the family amused whilst the adults order and enjoy their own food. The McAuto drive-through is perfect for motorists to be able to grab a handy bite to eat without exiting their vehicles, and you can also order online through one of the many food delivery apps available here in Benidorm, such as Glovo and Uber Eats. With its great corner position spanning two busy streets, the new restaurant is no doubt super handy for the large residential neighbourhoods surrounding it, which include luxury villas and campsites, as well as passing traffic going in and out to the nearby towns and villages, and not forgetting the nearby hotels and holiday apartments, which include the Hotel de Loix and Hotel Mediterraneo in one direction, and the hotels Levante Club, Melia and Flamingo Oasis in the other. As you can see, I've recorded video from the very beginning of the project right the way through until the end, and although it might just be another McDonald's branch to most of you back in the UK, many locals have been waiting eagerly for it to be up and running as soon as possible, and I've even had several requests from viewers wanting to know if it's open too, so now you know. We now move into the new town area and along Calle de Ramador, just one road back from the strip, where from up above at a neighbouring apartment block we look down at the currently closed Hotel Rosamar. Undergoing extensive renovation works, the project sadly seems to have been somewhat doomed and delayed every step of the way. And whilst building work has been ploughing forth on their 70-bedroom extension, unfortunately a catastrophic and heartbreaking accident happened earlier this year, forcing the hotel to now announce that the property is closed for the rest of this year, with bookings now being taken from the 15th of June 2024 onwards. The industrial accident, which happened at the very end of March, saw a recently built ceiling collapse on the new build apartment block extension, and tragically a 64-year-old worker lost his life as a result after falling from some 15 metres high. Speculation has been rife on Benidorm social media sites about what will happen to upcoming already booked holidays, but it looks as if travel operators have been able to easily switch holiday makers to equivalent or even superior accommodation, and obviously the group have their sister hotel, the 4-star Flash, on the same road. So I'm sure that everyone is relieved, and good luck to the Rosamar in the future. Back into the Rincon de Loix once more, and specifically along Avenida de Monte Carlo, where the Hotel Benidorm Celebrations Music Resort can be found, we see that extensive roadworks are ongoing in this area. New infrastructure is being laid, with the roads having been dug up for several weeks now, causing diversions, dust and noise, and in addition many other nearby roads have been tarmacked, with potholes being filled in at the same time, and this is mainly centred around the streets where the Hotel Rialto and apart hotels Levante Beach and Levante Club Resort are situated. Whilst all of this work is of course very important and much needed for the smooth running and updating of this 24-hour city, unfortunately works like this do cause interruptions, but hopefully for not too much longer. Now moving back to Avenida Dr. Severo Ochoa in the Rincon de Loix again, which is one of the main busy thoroughfares in this neighbourhood, and also packed with hotels, cabaret venues, bars and restaurants, including the well-known Corner Bar, we see the large site that used to house both the Maxi Diaz supermarket and the El Corte Chino Chinese store, which sold everything and anything and a little bit more besides. The Chinese store has now moved to considerably smaller premises, as I will show you shortly, taking over part of the site of the old Showboat 21 nightclub venue and restaurant, just further up along the street but on the other side of the road. The bulldozers have now moved in on this large space and completely demolished both structures, and on the last time I passed just a few days ago, they have now cleared the resulting debris, ready to start the enormous building project ahead, which will bring Benidorm its first ever branch of the German-founded superstore of Lidl. It will be great to have a large supermarket like this actually in the town instead of in the neighbouring villages, where incidentally 3 already exist, and for those without transport and indeed any passing pedestrian trade, I'm sure this brand new Lidl will be a great asset to the area. So let's hope they get it built as quickly as McDonald's did their new business. Now moving towards the top end of Avenida de Mallorca, otherwise known as the Square, we see that the 2 adjacent businesses that used to be the original Sinatra's nightclub and the Birdcage respectively still remain closed behind metal fencing. Work on the old Sinatra's, which is destined to be a Coyote Ugly saloon bar, has currently been paused, as the brand are currently working on a new venue in the UK, so are struggling to give attention to both ambitious projects at the same time. Next door, the old Birdcage will become a 90s themed music bar called Planet Pop, pumping out your favourite cheesy tunes on a nightly basis, and they hope to be open very soon, with building plans for the next phase of work having been approved in mid-June, and their builders, CLS Construction and Reform, ready to roll in and begin the internal building work, so watch this space. Moving back to the Rincon de Loix area, we now see footage of the new El Corte Chino shop coming to life that I told you about just a minute or so ago, with their new premises now open for business daily, although to the side of the building you can still see the old Showboat 21 livery and signage. They offer a huge variety of homeware, cosmetics, ornaments and furniture, along with a lot of practical and useful items for the house and garden too, so why not give them a look when you're next here. Moving just along and then down the street to the junctions of Avenida de Ciudad Real and Calle Dr. Santiago Ramon y Cajal, we then see that the new extension to the private hospital IMED Levante is continuing, although still nowhere near completion. All the underground works have now been finished, however, which should be a cause for celebration for those staying at the nearby Hotel Flamingo Oasis, as their gardens, grounds and some of their rooms' balconies look out onto this busy building site. Finally, we head to the Old Town and the main square of Plaza Hispanidad, where we see that work has begun on transforming the old Spanish cafe bar, the Center Plaza, into Benidorm's very first branch of the American coffee house titan, Starbucks. And in a last-minute update, it opened its doors to great success on Friday, July the 7th, and just look at that queue. This brings us to the end of this vlog, and I hope that you've enjoyed seeing some current video footage of your beloved resort of Benidorm and what's going on here at the moment. If you did enjoy watching and listening with me, then please check out some of my other videos, which show you many accommodation options in Benidorm, as well as taking you on street and beachfront walks and bringing you loads of local news, updates and reviews on cafes, bars and new businesses, and just about anything else I can think of as well. Thanks so much for watching as always, and I'll see you out and about next time. Take care, have a good day, and hasta pronto. Cheers!